Hey, greetings everybody. This is Mr. Lowe. Today we are looking at lesson 7. And you will notice pretty quickly that lesson 7, I don't have a board. So for today's lesson, it's all about how to solve these without using any of the pieces. So let's take a look and see what we got up here first. My first problem says, hey, I have 4x plus 3 equals 3x plus 9. So the first thing that I want to do is I need to draw a board. So you're going to use paper and pencil. I'm just going to draw a relatively straight line, and I'm going to do this. That's going to represent my balance. So I've got my left side of my equation. I've got my right side of my equation. I need to show 4 x's. So we're going to color code this, hopefully. And we're going to say, hey, I got 4 x's. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and a number 3. There's my red 3. And on the other side, I have 3 x's. 1, 2, 3, and a number 9. There's my 9. Now, here comes the fun part, right? So when you do this and you draw this out, you can solve these problems at home without any pieces. You just got to have paper and pencil. First thing I need to do is simplify. So what can I take away? Well, I could take away 3 x's from both sides. So to show this, rather than erase anything, I'm just going to circle all 3 of those x's, and I'm going to put an arrow saying, hey, I took those x's away. I'm going to circle 3 x's over here, and only 3 x's, and I'm going to take those away as well. So I use arrows that says, hey, I'm taking these things away. Now what I want to do is I want to subtract 3 from both sides. So when I take a 3 off, I'm just going to cross out that 3. And by crossing out the 3, that says I'm not replacing it with anything. When I take away 3 from 9, well, 9 minus 3 is 6. So I cross out my 9, and I replace it with the number 6. That leaves me this as my work. X equals 6. And if x equals 6, now we got to go do our check. So when I do my check, it's really simple. All I'm doing is going back up to my equation, and I'm just going to say, hey, if x is 6, that's going to be 4 times 6, and 4 times 6 is 24. That was a bad 24. And 24 plus 3 is 27. And on the other side, I have, each of these are 6's. So 6 times 3 is 18. And 18 plus 9 is 27. So x equals 6, 27, check, 27. It's really quite that simple. Caden's the one that's opening and closing all the doors. Caden, say hi.
Hello.
There you go. All right. So we're going to keep going on. I'm going to do one more example for this lesson. And then I'm going to let you guys get to work. So my work should be x plus 2x plus 14. So I draw my board. I put my line down. That's my balance. I have an x, and I will color code again. So there's an x. There's 2 more x's, and the number 14. And on the other side of my equation, I have 5 x's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the number 2. Now, I need to start taking away, so I'm going to sissy it, simplify. Take away 3x from the left side. Take away 3x from the right side. And I want to subtract 2 from both sides. So 2 minus 2 is 0. 14 minus 2 is 12. And you know what? Let's make that a red 12 just to stay consistent. So I cross out my 14 and I make it a 12. So that means I have 12 equals 2x, which means that x is going to be equal to 6. And if x is 6, I just plug in a 6 here. So 6 times 3 is 18. 18 plus 14 is 32. And over here I have 6, but it's 6 5 times. So 5 times 6 is 30. 30 plus 2 is 32. So now you have a simple way to solve all of your hands-on equations problems by learning how to draw them out. All right, you guys, have a great day.